Us Shade Twins, I got it for us, was determined to freaking find this. I am brown skinned and Latina. Good morning. I don't know if it's morning where you're at. Do I need my pillow? Yeah, I do, because I'm short. Hi, I am Magdalene Janet. Welcome to the family. I think we need to back up a little though. This year, I really want to fully try new products for you to see if they still work after the first impressions, after the 2-day review, sometimes even the 3-day review, if they're still good products. What do you think about that? It's kind of gonna be a second impression. As you know, I have oily skin. I wear my makeup for long periods. And I've been on YouTube 8 years this week. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I will have everything tagged here that I use today. Again, these products are products that are still working. You see pop-ups, that's me tagging the product. If you click and buy, it does help my channel out so much. But of course, never any pressure. I always do have everything in the description box for you to click, check out, and let's vibe. Skin is ready. Actually, eyes are ready. ABH came out with these glider shadow sticks that I've been really loving. Let's use the shade Soft Ochre to prime our lid. This is a cool tone light shade, but it is meshing in with my lid. What I love about eyeshadow sticks, they're super easy to use. They dry down quick. So you want to quickly kind of blend this out. ABH has a cool tone palette that I really like, but we're not going to use that today. We are going to use, I think you already saw it on the thumbnail. We're priming our lid. Oh, this color's pretty. See how natural it looks? Yes, yes, yes. The palette I really like. Now used about 5 times. It is available exclusively at Ulta. It is the new Rare Beauty palette. And I'm gonna do the look I've been doing because you guys really asked for my hair like this yesterday. Oh, not this bottom. Look, I need to fix that. Someone asked me to do and recreate the look. So here we go. Oh, I'm using this shade. Set that cream eyeshadow down. I like to do a little tapping action. This palette, not only is it small, very compact, it is easy to use. The shades are very blendable. I'm gonna do a highlighting action here. They last all day. It looks a little funky. I got a little too happy. We're gonna go back, just blend that out. These shadows just work so well. I've been loving this little like gold color. We're gonna add it here. Actually, I first like to add it with my finger. Yesterday, you guys, I went to an event with the skincare Roden and Fields, and it was so cool. It was an early celebration to International Women's Day, and I was invited. I felt so special, so I wanted to do like a soft makeup look, and this is basically what I did. That's why I did my hair again like this. I feel like it looked better yesterday. I'm struggling here with my little half-Z's, but it's okay. See this? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Some of this maroon shade, and then we're gonna just add a little bit of dimension right here. Just want like a little bit of a little too umpy right now. Let's blend that out. I've never really done like a matte inner corner with the shimmery lid, and no lie, I'm kind of feeling that. I'm gonna use this other brush, and we're just gonna blend. Make sure it's not too harsh. See how easy it is to get this look? Oh, then I like to get like this brush right here to pack this in. Really get that shimmer going. Because I am too lazy to go get a Q-tip, we're gonna clean with a brush, which is probably better. It's less wasteful. Let's clean this up. I see. Make sure it's like nice and sharp, and it gives us like a little lifted look. Yesterday I didn't do a wing. Let's do like a baby wing, like right here. This is the new Rare Beauty brown eyeliner, and then just like in the inner corner here, just to give it a little pizzazz. I still want this part to not have the eyeliner. You know what I've noticed? When I have a shimmery lid and eyeliner, my eyelashes look super fine. It looks like I don't have any eyelashes, and I think it's just the contrast. If you have a darker smoky eye, your eyelash and your eyelashes will always look thicker. When you have lighter, especially shimmer, I feel like it clashes, especially when we don't wear falsies. If you like shimmer, I always suggest put a falsie on if you could wear falsies, because the shimmer takes away from your lash. And if you put an eyeliner, it's like it eats up your eyelashes even more, which is why we're doing this. Okay, you get what I'm saying? I'm gonna do this eye in 3, 2, whack! Eyes are done. Let's move this hair to the back. Oh, did I mention this is all luxury products, high-end products? I will be doing a drugstore video like this very soon. Another product I've been loving. is this Maison Margiela Chasing Sunset fragrance. It reminds me of the summertime eating oranges and tangerines. Honestly, that's what it gives. Ugh, just feels so fresh. I love this thing. I've kind of used a lot because I'm low-key obsessed. Let's continue. The best products right now in foundation, high-end, we're in March. These are the two that I'm truly obsessed with. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna use this one because I need to show you. I found my shade. A Shade Twins. You guys, I got it for us. I was determined to freaking find this foundation. So let's shake her up a little bit. Already primed with the One Size Matte Primer. I'll link it down below for you. The shade Sahel. Sahel is a area in Africa, like right here. You know how Nars always names their foundations after a city? I'm like, where is Sahel? I was so curious. I love geography, by the way. Oops, did I put too much? Maybe. This is the shade. It looks warm, right? The undertones are warm with peach. Let's let her, speaking of warm, let's let her warm up. Look, don't, oh, you see how quickly it oxidizes? Look at this. Or look at this one. You see? It oxidizes to a peach. That is the undertone. I already did a YouTube shorts because I could not wait. I needed to show you. Okay, it does look crazy, but it's even oxidizing here and it's turning into that peach. I have a neutral undertone, so peach and neutral, I would say they're like cousins. They're not twins, but they are very close related in the undertone category. This foundation blends out like a dream, warms up so well where your skin is gonna look like a filter. It has a soft matte finish, very different to the new Armani Luminous Silk. I added too much on this side, so let me add less here. The thing about foundation, let it dry down. Even when you're shade swatching at the store, put it on your chest or somewhere, walk around and then see how it looks. Right straight off the bottle, most foundations are not gonna be the exact same shade. Most foundations do oxidize. It's just the name of the game. I do find that matte foundations tend to oxidize more, or it's kind of more visible to the eye as opposed to a more glowy, natural, hydrating foundation. Girl, oh my god, am I looking a little Caspery? Yeah, but we're gonna wait a little. I have this vein here, pimple here, my manchas here. While we would let this dry down a little bit, this is the new reformulated foundation from Armani Luminous Silk. I'm in the shade 6.5. This is more, if you have dry skin, this is more a natural finish and it gives you more of a glowy look. The formula is so nice. It gets better with time. The longer you wear it, the better it gets. It's rare that a hydrating, glowy, natural foundation gets better with time. I feel like the matte ones tend to do that better. This is a reformulation that I really love. I'm not a huge reformulation girl. As you guys saw, the Estee Lauder reformulation, it's not great. It's not exactly the same, and they did change it up a little bit. Thing I find with reformulations is that the formula tends to change a lot, but this one changed to the better. I was so shocked how nice this foundation turned out to be. So let's just blend this out. Oh, we're gonna do a little wear test. It's 10 a.m. Let's let this dry down, and then you're gonna see how it's not gonna look as light as it is. Because you know right now it looks light, but I'll be back. It's been about 9 minutes or so. What do we think? How's my hair? I'm over here turning to the side. Look. I think the peach undertone is literally what's saving us here. It is a tad bit lighter, but if you have your correct undertone, you're good as gold. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Something else I've been loving is not wearing cream blush or bronzer. Why, you ask? I don't know. I've just been kind of with the powders. A lot of times it's just faster. And there's 3 bronzers I've been loving, especially with this foundation, because it has this soft matte feel. Not the email's going off. Because it has a soft matte feel, it does a bit of a self-setting situation, which I love to go into my face with a straight up bronzer. This bronzer has been my favorite. So has the Rare Beauty one. In the shade Warmed Up. I really like this undertone a little better. These two have been my favorite bronzers. I mean, I'm loving the Givenchy, but I know I've used it a lot lately. So these are brand spanking new. The Dior Jumbo Bronzer, I'm in the shade Tan. It has a bit of a cool tone look and feel to it, which I love because I am brown skinned and Latina. Bronzers are really hard to come by because you can really look like a Oompa Loompa in 3.5 seconds, and no one has time for all that, okay? So this bronzer is just such a cool, a little muted, but I love it. I love it, and it sets so well because the formula is super gentle, kind of like a blurred lightweight. It feels like a setting powder bronzer. That's how I can describe it for you to know what I'm talking about. It's like that light yet pigmented, and it packs a punch. The Rare Beauty one, it's more of your traditional type of bronzer. It's gonna pack a punch. It is very pigmented, which I love. But you can see here, it's gonna add more warmth to the skin. I've been loving this big bronzer brush too, the A507, because I've been liking not a super precise bronzer. Like, who am I? You know, I love me a good precise everything. But I don't know, something about kind of like a messy application of bronzer. I like, girl. Like, look. The only thing, if you have a small face like me, you have to be careful because it can easily explode. So it really depends on like the type of bronzer you use. If it's a super pigmented orange Oompa Loompa one, you may look a mess. Moving on, two concealers that I've loved. Yes, the Charlotte Tilbury one. I really like the Charlotte Tilbury one, but I find that these are just like a better. This one is gonna be like a very soft matte coverage. It's very lightweight. It wears well, beautiful. This is more hydrating, a little more brightening. What I want to do is start off with Prada. I just realized I've just put bronzer on. We're gonna add her here. This has like a nice diamond dofa. Fits very well. I absolutely love Prada's foundation. So when I tried this out, I was like, if this is not similar to the foundation, I don't want it, you know? And this one, what I like about this is how hydrating it is. So if you have very dry under eyes, if you have very creasy under eyes, a hydrating concealer will be for you. The only caveat with this one is, oh, I'm in the shade here, Light Golden 3, is that this applicator is kind of big and it pulls out a lot of product. When you're dealing with a hydrating product, you want to use as little product as possible, which is why you need a good hydrating concealer and one that is pigmented, kind of exactly like this one. Because if you add too much concealer with something that's very hydrating, oh my earring, it's going to crease a lot. And the thing about it is throughout the day, your under eyes will look super heavy. And that's truly what we're trying to avoid. You know, I think I have way too much product here, but I'm gonna blend it out till my elbows fall off. And that's just gonna be that. I've now, or try to, sometimes se me pasa la mano, really try to use less concealer. Because with concealer, it's not only concealer. You start off with your eye cream, then you start off, then concealer, then a loose powder, then a little bit of baking. It's so many, oh my god, a gnat's here. It's so many layers where all of that can either make your under eyes look beautiful or make them look extremely heavy. We don't want that. So I let this dry as much as possible. I'm gonna blend the most here because this is where I have the most discoloration, and then spread it to the rest of my eye while keeping my eyes open. And right now, because I'm mixing like a soft matte with like a hydrating, I think we're getting the best of both worlds. Ooh, and you see this coverage? I love. This is the Real Techniques medium shadow brush. You know, I don't follow the rules when it comes to brushes, but I like how flat it is. It's blending this out well. Oof. Nothing like a good concealer, and let it dry down. That is the key to your concealer looking bomb. I know a lot of times we're like in a rush, there's things to do, kids, people to see, errands, work, school, but let it dry down and continue the rest of your makeup, then we come back to it. That's like my kind of trick. Oh, this is the blush I've been loving, Toasty Peach from Huda Beauty. That's like my trick, is just letting things dry down. I never take these things off of mirrors. Oh my god, I just scratched this too, girl. I did a color analysis yesterday at the event, and turns out that I am a dark autumn. Of course I am, of course. I've always known I was like a dark winter, but I'm kind of in the cusp of dark autumn and dark winter. And how I knew that is because my dark hair, I was born with it. Dark hair has always gone well with me, obviously. I have very dark eyes, I have dark features. I always would be like, I look best in dark clothing, like dark olives, navy, black. I'm happy to announce that I was right this whole time. During the pandemic, do you guys remember when I had lighter hair? And light hair just, let me stop, girl. I'm over here pounding this thing on. Light hair never really has gone with me. I always liked it, the idea of it, but in reality, my features don't stand out with light hair. It's only with dark hair. So anyway, let's set the skin down. With this foundation, we don't need to set our skin like down super too much. You guys know I love me a good loose powder, but these are the newest pressed powders that I've been loving. Let's start off with Huda Beauty. Huda Beauty came out with kind of a reformulated soft matte pressed powder. This is the shade Peach Cupcake, also Banana Bread. I'm gonna use both, and this is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get a fluffy brush. When you set your under eyes, doing it first with the fluffy brush is going to give you a very lightweight look. If you have very dry, creasy under eyes, this is the best way you can set your under eyes. Now that we've had this drying down a little bit, we could just re-blend it out. We're not adding more, we're just blending out, making sure all the creases are gone. We're gonna get the fluffy brush. As we're looking straight ahead, anytime you're putting makeup on your under eyes, you want to look ahead. Really kind of get it in there. Doesn't have to be perfect, but this is like a light set. This is a natural set. This is gonna be the setting that is going to complement your under eyes if they crease a lot. If you want something a little more pizzazz, a little more heavy, I would say, heavier, get you a powder puff. This is the Huda Beauty that came with these. Set and kind of bake just like right here in this inner corner. This is where I have the discoloration and that like indent in my under eyes. Powders make it appear a little bit brighter, and it kind of makes that indent disappear. It doesn't disappear, it's just the power of makeup, you know? Just gonna pack it on. Now that we have our little baking action going on, let me throw on more blush, because why not? And now let's set the skin down with this one. This powder is literally beautiful. It is the new Dior pressed powder. It has a glowy, soft, matte, natural blurred look all in one. Can you believe that? That's all in one powder. Yes, this is the shade, what is this? Medium number 3. It's a perfect tone to set your foundation down. I have the translucent shade. I set down my under eyes with it. It's beautiful. It's very soft. It's very gentle. And I just love it. And again, because we're dealing with the Nars foundation that doesn't need a lot of help, I'm just going to set lightly. We're just gonna get this nice blurred look. If you want to know the tea of the new makeup right now, luxury edition, it's this right here. It's so good. And this is all based off of this year, so 2026, starting January. Ooh, so good. I love this. Is it me or my blush is too light? Do we want more blush? Let me look in person, because the lighting here, I just kind of updated my lighting and I'm liking it. I'm like, you know, lighting, it's the point of lighting is to make you look pretty. Purties, okay? Yeah, so let me add just like, great. I'm just gonna get this and press the rest of that powder in. Whoa! Oh girl, tripping. You guys, I bought a new toaster oven air fryer thing, but I bought 2 because I thought I wanted one and then I realized I wanted the other one. So I have 2 big boxes and that's what I tripped on. So I don't have a cream eyeliner. Remember when I used to use cream eyeliner literally every day in every video? Oh my god, I'm back. I'm back with that. Makeup Forever has these. These are their lip liners slash eyeliners. Let's warm her up. This is gonna open up our eyeball. So speaking of my little toaster oven I just bought, it's from Our Place. I have pots and pans from Our Place and I really like the brand, the kitchenware brand. You know, I don't cook. So for my girls who don't cook, an air fryer slash toaster oven is gonna be your best friend. And I was like, you know what? Let me upgrade my toaster oven, right? So I'm going to install it right now. after I get done filming. I'm not doing much installing. I'm just gonna take it out the box and connect it, but that's a lot of installing for me. You know what I mean? A bright eyeliner is gonna, ooh. The only thing with the bright eyeliner, the only way I find it looks best is if you have a full beat on and you color corrected your under eyes. In the past, I've worn it with no makeup and it really brings out the discoloration in my under eyes, and I'm like, girl, what was I thinking? Well, I wasn't, you know? Okay, new, not eyeliner, mascara from YSL. This is the latex mascara. It is a lengthening mascara. I already know the Lash Clash is my favorite, but this one gives you such beautiful length. Your eyelashes are gonna look so long. It doesn't really give a lot of volume, a little bit, but not too much. So let's add her right here. I already have a backup of these. See the difference already? Yes, yes. Let's do the lip combo. We're gonna do MAC today because not only is MAC newly at Sephora, not all the lip products are at Sephora though, FYI. They're also at Ulta. MAC is just MAC, right? This is how I've been doing my lips. So it looks like a nice gradient. Since I have small lips, I have to be very precise on how I apply the lip liner so it doesn't look like it takes over. So we're gonna start off with Plum and then go in with Strip Down while we blend Plum and Strip Down together. Now let's go in with Off the Market. These are the new Powder Kiss lipstick. By the way, look at this packaging. It's black and gold. Oh my god. Just go over as closely to the lip line as possible so that you don't really see that lip liner, but it's still there because it adds dimension to my flat lips, right? She's cute. Ooh, this is cute. I want something, I don't know, maybe warmer actually. So these are the Mousse. We're gonna add a little bit in the middle. The idea is to add dimension to your lips, and you wanna go with like dark to lightest. And I don't have a really light mousse color, but that's the idea. And then what I like to do is get the darker, which is in this case Plum, and re-outline very gently so that we don't lose the lip liner. Because I have small lips, lip product can really just get lost and jumbled in together. So I like to create this dimension to the lip where it basically makes our lips look pouty, like, you know? Why is it anytime my makeup looks bomb, I have nowhere to go? However, I am gonna go have tacos with one of my good girlfriends tonight, so I'm so excited. Speaking of excitement, all of these products are truly exciting. I love them all. These are all like second, third, fourth, fifth, maybe fourth impression. Do I feel the same way? Honestly, I feel the exact same way about everything. Did use this primer. It did work out very well. With the primer, it was a bit smoother, but it wasn't by much. This foundation is bomb. Although I didn't use it, I love it. It is great. I promise you, this is perfect too for my dry skin girls, oily skin girls too. But if you're dry and you're like, wait, I don't want a soft matte, this is for you. Mascara, look at these lashes, bomb. Powders, bomb. And under eyes, look. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Bronzers, both of these are amazing. If you like something that's a little more traditional bronzer, a little warmer, Rare Beauty's for you. This is a very lightweight, subtle, smoothing bronzer, a little more cool tone. If you want something subtle that doesn't give you like a pizzazz, this is perfect for you. I love it. Speaking of that, Dior powder, along with the bronzer, just gives you such a blurred look. It applies and builds well on your skin, and it makes you look super flawless. I'm loving these formulas tremendously. Concealers, yes. Let's look at the under eyes again. You don't see any creasing. They look really, really good. Good pigment. It sets well. They have a good dry down. Again, this one has more of a soft matte feel. Very pigmented, very lightweight. This one I would say is a little thicker, more hydrating, very brightening. Have you tried one of these? And which one is the type of formula you prefer? Today I did mix them, but I've tried both of these individually. They work out very well. This eyeshadow palette, I like it. Not only is it great, this is literally the 5th time I've used it. This eyeshadow will last all day. It doesn't really fade. It just looks so fresh all day. This perfume is a yes. Of course, I'm smelling so good. These eyeshadow sticks I really like from ABH. They come in so many shades, and you guys saw how smooth and easy it was to use. It also dubs as a perfect eyelid primer. You can also wear it by itself and it's perfect. Look, we have a good makeup day. Yes, but let's go in front of the window so you can see in daylight, and then I'll just pop in at around 4 or 5. And again, I will have everything tagged for you here in the screen, on the screen. And let's go in front of the window. Okay, look at this makeup. Look. What do you think? Skin, eyes, eyes, eyeshadow. Doesn't it all look so good? And this foundation. This foundation. You know what? What product here do you think is the star of the show? Oh my god, my eye. I don't know because I love them all. I think they're all the stars. But if I have to pick, you know what? I'm gonna have to think about this. I'll let you know when I come back for the wear test. I don't know. Damn, that's a good question. You let me know. Familia. Oh, look at this skin. It is almost 5 o'clock, I think. Look. Under eyes look so good. Skin, I have not touched up. A little bit of oils coming through, but nothing too crazy. Look at this blush bronzer. Oh my gosh. So my favorite products today, I would have to say the foundation, the pressed powder, the eyes, and mascara. Honestly, everything, but I would say those 4. What are yours? Let me know. Let me know. I was looking at my skin today. I was like, yeah, it's a good makeup day. What do you think? Close up. Get all in it. No cracking. Look, no separating anywhere. It's a good day to have a good makeup day. Thank you for hanging out with me, especially if you made it till the end. You know you're a real one. Please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any videos. Click here or here. My camera's facing me, so I don't know which side. Okay, see you in the next one. Bye. The next video is going to be so good. It's going to be so good.